So, shall we, chat? Shall we keep this going? It is time for another season. I believe we're closing in on 10 seasons. If not, we've already hit 10. The math just isn't working for me right now. But we are ready to go. I think, at least allegedly, we are ready to go. Quickly, just the whole start of season team overlook before we get to our goal of the season, because I know some people were still typing a second ago. Barzy, what's up? I'm doing good. Again, for the moment, Bouchard is still our head coach. Of course, we have another A+ in the system. If we're fine. We're fine, in terms of coaches, even if someone were to use the fire option. Scout-wise, too, we're looking good. We got our full setup there. Crash Andrews, you beautiful, handsome man. And again, this is what our team looks like this year. It continues to be the combination of younger players and the veterans surrounding them. Korhonen with Rupe Henson, David Pasternak, Patrick Laine with LJ Mooney, and Nick Ness, Blake Bennett, Tom Bertram, and Lassie Koskiranta, Noah Turner, Sergei Svitov, Ilya Ulanov. The defense is Darnell Nurse and Cam York, which is kind of surprising, but that's what I'm going to do to start off. Sandine will be with Gerard. Haig will be with our 5th overall pick, Gilbert Beaulieu. So, feeling okay. And in goal, Jackson Igor Shesterkin's there as a depth option. The AHL team still has a lot of good players, including Captain Rick Sanchez. The face of the AHL, Rick Sanchez. Mills, what's up? K-Town as well. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. You're lucky you didn't miss anything. You're right here at the start. Literally at the start, too, because we need to decide our goal for the season. Some of these are dating back to last night. We start off with JD. 70-point minimum for Mooney. An upgrade to a silver or a gold. Upgrade 1 silver ability or XF. 2 gold for Mooney. Gotcha. Punishment would be a Goon Squad draft, which would be power forwards, DFDs, grinders, enforcers. I don't mind it. It gets a positive dupe, and also delightful. Conference finals or bust. Make the 3rd round. 2 random players get a gold X Factor. Sign a capo to a 7-year deal with 4-year no movement clause. I don't mind that. I mean, the idea of get to the conference final. Well, we'll dupe that one. Go further in the playoffs than the Colorado Avalanche. I like that one. Reward whoever's the better goalie gives the full. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot, though. That is a lot. Cam York's going full depth. Kevin Durant must be. I got to be honest, the whole idea of York getting traded and it's a bit much, AJ. It's a bit much. I know we've had the optimize option, but in fairness, whew. I just don't want the whole Cam York would want out after 3 seasons when we've made the playoffs in each of the 2. I'm going to forego that one. Have a line of Korhonen, Henson, Pasternak, average 75 points. Change any said player's worst X Factor to a better one. So our best scout rank for each pick. Generate between 1 through 7. I don't hate that one either. We can dupe that one up. Win over 60% of the divisional games. Player with the highest ratio of game-winning goals per goal. So math. Trade a random prospect to a divisional rival. I don't hate that either. I don't hate that. Super reactions are fucking stupid. 90 points for Hintz. Probably a little bit high based on what he's had recently. So, give a full set of X Factors. Must have at least 30 wins, 4 shutouts, and a 906 save percentage in the regular season. If he wins, he keeps half his abilities. Punishment is he keeps all the abilities but has to get traded for nothing. I like it. That's a creative one. We'll dupe it. 3rd time's the charm. Go further in the playoffs in Colorado. Dallas. Owner trusts you. No restrictions on the draft. Owners have pissed the team loss. York and you are to blame. Sim the whole draft. Remove the C from York. I gotta be honest. I don't like that idea because there's always going to be the temptation of people to try and get Cam York to be traded. So I'm gonna forego that one. Trade for a player who your scouts would say is an ideal leader. Make them one of the 3 captains this season. I'm gonna forego that one too, Cody. No offense. No offense, but I feel like we already have the roster set. And then to immediately have to change the roster again. I don't hate it. And again, the whole idea of removing captains of their letters that can protect players, that it would kind of make one of our channel points useless. Have at least 2 trophies by the end of the season. Stanley Cup individual awards. Chat chooses in a poll for a player to be traded. Reward is choose an X Factor for whoever was a part of the awards. I don't hate it, but I'm trying to think of how realistic it is. I know it's NHL and AHL awards. We'll add it. We'll add it. Be top 5 in terms of points. Go get an additional free agent target or sign and overpay a 35-year-old. I don't hate that either. The additional free agent target, though. It's weird. I get why a lot of the goals are like, hey, an additional thing. But I don't like it to be any easier than it already is. Like, we've done well in maintaining a good team. So what do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 whole options. Cool. Whoops, don't need to put a 0 on there. I'm used to doing the other dealio. All right. Whoops. Oh, I hit the wrong button. God. I hit the wrong button. Ah. No, typo. No typos. No typos. Advanced options. 5 seconds is too short. 10's perfect for the drama. Whose idea are we running with? That is the question. Did I put 0s back in there? Maybe I did. No, I didn't. It's gonna be... Oh, that's close. Number 1. So it's JD, who barely gets the win. Congratulations, JD. Congrats for never updating. Updating Chrome is for nerds. Updating Chrome is for nerds. So JD's goal of the season is focused on LJ Mooney. I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, shall we do this thing? LJ, I am tempted to make you the top center, but I won't. I mean, you're still with Patrick Laine, 70 points. Should be. I should check the power play, right? I should check the power play. All right. Ooh, yeah. See, like Turner's there. All right. Really quickly. He had 65 last year. This line mates should be able to have 70. I don't disagree. I need to make sure that our best players have this power play time. All right, let's see. Let's optimize this. So to equalize it, Mooney will stay on the top power play unit. We'll swap the centers, so we'll have Pasternak here. Let's get Korhonen in the mix, and then we have York, and we'll have Rasmus Sandin on the top units. So that works for me. Yeah, looks good. That looks good. Yeah, that works. That works. Jake, what's up? LJ Mooney, 70 points. That is the goal. Distributor will be LJ Mooney, with the finisher being Korhonen. We'll have Mooney as the puck carrier as well. A lot of focus. A lot of focus on LJ. Let's get Pasta over there. And then that second power play unit, I don't think we want Bertram there. No disrespect, Tom, but let's get Rupe Hinson there. We already have Line A. Let's go with Nick Ness. And then we want Darnell Nurse with the youngin'. I don't know if he'll be here all season, but bully. The bully. Who the hell do we want to be the star of this power play? Is the question. Hintz is the distributor and Line A is the finisher. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Yeah, I don't think we want Darnell Nurse to be taking the face-offs, though. That just doesn't feel like a good idea, you know? There we go. We'll rock with that. Actually, that is not what I meant to do. I meant to have Ness and Line A swapped. So we'll see if the power play can cook like I would hope that it could. Let's do this. Let's do this. We got a goalie coach in. Expectations are high. Expectations are very high for this season, which honestly scares me. I just went best lines at the NHL level. Son of a bitch! I thought it was the AHL. No! I just finished setting everything up. Oh. Son of a bitch. Well, let's do it again, shall we? Stupid. All right. Well, chat, give me something to talk about really quickly while we go through this, because it'll take me a minute to reestablish all of this. God damn it. We literally just set this up. Come on. The one time I could really use a "Are you sure?" Best hockey nickname. Joe Helicopter Cock Thornton. Tell me I'm wrong. Sean Payton's comments. People talk shit about people all the time. Who cares? How about that Astros trade? MLB deadline was weird. There were some big deals and then some deals that could have been bigger. It was weird. It was weird. 16 days until Madden. It's going to be a beaut. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. Weather in Maine, inconsistent. One day it'll be very hot, the next day it won't be, and then it'll be muggy as all hell, which means high humidity, which is never, ever fun. So, inconsistent. Diet Florida, sure. Sure. You know, just with more human rights. But, you know, some people prefer the opposite, apparently. Florida. Florida. You normally don't see coaches throw each other under the bus like that. You're right. You normally don't see it happen, but that doesn't mean that it's not happening. You know? Like, that's the thing about it. Just because we don't hear about it often doesn't mean that it's not happening all the goddamn time. You know? All the time. Reds doing nothing was infuriating. I mean, they've been good as it is, though. I mean, I get why, but I mean, they've been good as it is. And for once the Reds are good, and immediately it's like, all right, let's leverage the farm and go for it. It's like, well, sometimes that's not the best decision. Outside shout for Calder finalist. Marco Casper. I don't know if he played enough games. Devin Levi. Fair. Elsewhere, the least favorite artificial fruit flavor. Oh, man. Thank you for the 37 months on the primer, by the way. I do appreciate it. My least favorite artificial fruit flavor. Yeah, I'm kind of with Cody on that. Artificial banana is not great. It's not great. Herms, you okay? Herms, I got a question. The hell was that? I clicked the wrong button. Well, welcome, Herms. It's good to see you. It's great when a mod discovers, like, oh shit, I can hit a button and things can go scary. Well done, Herms. Well done. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh my god. Well, now we're gonna lose because I noticed how good we were doing. First, oh god, the last time we've started a season 7-0-1 before. Also, I didn't put up the prediction for whether or not LJ Mooney will accomplish our goal. Again, the goal is 70 points for LJ Mooney. You can bet on that. I came in chat, thought it was a standard Twitch pop-up. Just clicking to dismiss it. Fair. Fair. All right. Well, through the opening few weeks, there's a sit-down suspension. I was waiting for one of those to roll on through. So we will be losing somebody for a game, but we are 7-0-1, which is very good. We will be losing player number 15, which is Rasmus Sandin, for a game. I come in not with jerseys, but with good news. Ooh. The Utica Comets have made you team president. It'd be a wise decision on their part. The best looking team in the A. Nighthawk, all good. We do lose our first game of the season in regulation to Chicago. So, not ideal there, but not the worst case scenario. Still have a very good record to start this season. Vegas. We get the win. Get the win, we get the win. Beat Calgary as well. So far, so good. So far, so good. A little bit worried about the point production, but we're dominating. Hockey House has a sponsorship meeting with a top 3 hockey. I have heard the term Hockey House once. But a top 3 hockey, so there's 3 brands, so it's one of the 3. Catcher, thank you for the 46 months, and that was very kind. Thank you for enjoying me yelling about how this game wants to kill me. Appreciate you. I'm just gonna keep talking about everything that's not this game right now. Let's just keep giving me stuff to talk about. This is great. Just keep giving me stuff to talk about that's not this video game. Do not let me go too meta with noticing what the hell is happening right now, because bad things will happen all of a sudden. Where are the Patriots gonna finish as fucking Super Bowl champs, baby? Fucking Mac Jones! Gonna be the best QB in the league! Fucking Mac Jones! Anyway. Favorite fast food burger. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's a fucking Five Guys burger, man. That's why I only have Five Guys like twice a year. If I had it more often than that, I'd die by 35. So, will there be an Emmy cam at the charity stream? Maybe. I do plan on doing probably the day stream and the night stream, as I normally do. And the fiance won't be here for the day stream, so I can just leave that door open and not worry about waking anybody up. So yeah, yeah, I'd say so. Favorite AEW storyline right now? I'm intrigued with the whole Punk Ricky Starks thing. I'm intrigued. Collision's been very good. What week does Tom Brady unretire? Week 3. Favorite cheese? Favorite cheese? That's a very good question. Favorite cheese? God, what is my favorite cheese? Let's go with... we'll go with cheddar. Just because it can be... Oh, fuck. Just because it can be used in a variety of different things. You know? Favorite franchise mode series that went horribly wrong? There's been too many, man. We've had a lot of fun franchise modes where absolutely nothing's happened. Like a lot of franchise modes where it's like, all right, good things are going to happen, and then it just doesn't. So, favorite NHL team other than the Bruins? I mean, I always have a soft spot for Colorado. I've mentioned that before. Favorite team? Herms. Oh, Herms. I guess I didn't connect that. What'd you go to, like, the Albany show or something? Halfway through the season, can we see how Mooney's doing? Nope, we're not doing a damn thing, but just going. And not paying attention to what's happening. Don't worry about it. If I could choose one of the big four sports to play, would it be in what position? Bullpen catcher. Oh, went in Hartford. That makes sense. That's awesome. Yeah, bullpen catcher. Make a lot of money for not much work. Would I ever try and undrafted to glory again? Not until they change how the draft works in this game. Or how player development works. It works well in Madden. It doesn't work well here. As we finally, and in fairness, it wasn't even in regulation, lose back-to-back games. God. A Dan McCutcheon. A Dan. We'll decline that. Been a bullpen catcher. It's tough to think. Sure, I'm not saying it isn't tough, but it's like, yeah, I want to be the star quarterback for the Patriots. Cool. And then what if I end up like Joe Theismann? You know? Oh, I want to be a hockey player as a... No, not really. Not at this point. You know? And then basketball-wise, I'd have to be... I mean, if we were talking about money-wise, I'd look like the NFL or basketball, you know? I mean, then again, baseball, you think about like what Shohei Ohtani's about to get paid. So, Blake Bennett gets there. Favorite team from each of the smaller. I don't have a favorite team in each of the smaller leagues. If I could collab with the hockey, of course, Shannon's the man. I don't know what the hell we'd talk about, but I'd be up for it. Who wouldn't in the hockey sphere? Who possibly would get a message from Shannon and he'd be like, no thanks. That just doesn't exist. That just doesn't exist. So, because we're coming up on the trade deadline, we have 50 fucking wins. This might be the best regular season record I've ever seen. 57-2 at the trade deadline. I know we've kind of downplayed it because I'm like, all right, it's gonna mess up and stuff. Why? How are we this good? We're already on 100 points. The second highest team has 84. We're going to get swept in the first round. Tony Korhonen has 56 points. He had 63 last year. 3 straight seasons with at least 30 goals. Arupe Hintz is actually under a point per game as our top center. 51 points in 59 games. Pasternak is still a gem. 40 goals, 72 points in 59 games. So Pasta's still clutch. Nick Ness, 24 goals, 40 points. So already well ahead of what he did last year as a rookie. L.J. Mooney, 51 points in 59 games, on pace for 70 on the dot, which would accomplish our goal for the season. It's going to be very close. Line 18 and 28. Not quite as good. Not quite as good as what he's done in the past. Not bad, though. Vincenz Rohrer has been in the lineup a little bit due to injury. Again, our designated depth player. He's been really solid. Tom Bertram, as a rookie, has 30 points. 30 points already for Tommy Bertram. And Lassie Koski ran to 35 points, 20 goals. Fourth line, Ilya Ulanov looking good. Already over the 20-point mark. Svitov, of course, missed a good amount of time. And Noah Turner, 19 points. No complaints about any of the forwards. Again, the reason why we don't have Mooney on the top line is because of those 2+5s. I'm afraid to change anything right now. Darnell Nurse. He's a +68. What? How are you a +68 in 59 games? That is insane. Oh my God. Cam York is a +66. Jesus. Oh my God. Hold on. Single season highest plus minus NHL. The record's a plus 124, by the way, for Bobby Orr in 1970-71. There's only been 3 players to ever have it better than plus 100, and that is Bobby Orr, Larry Robinson, and Wayne Gretzky. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, Gretzky. Rasmus Sandin. Whew. 61 points, a plus 31. Nearly a plus 400 in his career. Sam Girard, 16 points, but a plus 31. He's loving life back in Nashville. 10 points and a plus 17 for Nick Hague. And the rookie, Gilbert Beaulieu, 18 points and a plus 18. Not bad. Best plus minus since the lockout? That's a good question. Let me go to the record. Since the lockout... Here, it's on Hockey Ref. Hockey Reference is the greatest site ever made. Unless I missed it, on the left-hand side. Oh wow, it's going like to left-right, isn't it? No, it's not. That's really weird how it's doing that. Johnny Gaudreau in 21-22 with a plus 64. Unless I'm missing one, that appears to have been the one. In goal, Jackson Like with a .926 save percentage, a 2.11 goals against average, and 8 shutouts. Shesterkin has seen the ice 4 times and has been absurd in those relief appearances. I cannot change a damn thing about this team. I can't. There is no reason to go out and try to improve this team. And Blake Bennett, by the way, who's injured, has 28 points and is a plus 22. There is no reason to change anything about this team. We cannot possibly mess with it. And again, I'm sure we're going to lose like our next 10 games in a row because we focused on how well we've been doing. I can't imagine a scenario where it makes sense for us to add at this deadline. I just can't imagine that scenario. And we have Ottawa's first round pick this year. We do have to sort out our draft pick scenarios. It's a shame we didn't get that goal of the season for Jackson Like, by the way. Man, wow, Adams has really improved. This guy's going to be ready next year. Ricardo Adams. Darnell Nurse. If we were bad, we'd trade Darnell Nurse immediately because he actually has good trade value. And Johansson's going to be ready next year as well. No one's still interested in Turner. Of course, we drafted Andrew Regier, 3rd round last year. Wow. Why not trade Nurse and call up the kid? Have you seen Darnell Nurse's plus minus? Are you drunk? Why not trade Darnell Nurse, he says. The hell out of here. But the only guy to trade right now would be like Francois or McCardle because they're not that good. And at least there's value there, you know? And nobody wants him. Curious, how's Cooley in Boston? Good question. Not great. 37-61. So Logan Cooley got absolutely screwed on the deal, but it's worked out pretty well for us. Let's get our draft pick situation sorted. And we'll take it from there. Where can we trade a 2nd and a 3rd? Oliver Bonk. The problem is I don't need a roster player. Like, is Martinek a good prospect? I don't need a roster player right now. Even Josh Morrissey, like, how the hell do these trades work to get this team set up? I'm just going to have to see if someone like Martinek is a goalie prospect or if he's actually ready. Yeah, he's an NHL caliber goalie, but I don't have space for him. We're going to be so bad post-deadline. So bad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I mean, I got 5 draft picks I have to move. I can't move them all at once. I'll probably only be able to move 2 at once. Yeah, I'm only going to be able to move these top 2. So I'm probably going to have to take a loss on this and just look for someone, even like that Smith Pelly guy, that's just a prospect. You know? Beggars can't be choosers. This guy probably sucks. He's fucking dreadful. That guy's dreadful, but there's nothing else I can do. I don't dare. Like, I don't dare try to trade for anybody actually good because I do not dare change anything about this team. Any other time, I'd be like, you know what? But we could do that. No, I'm not doing that this time. I'm not doing that this time. How good's Melee? Or Poxpoo? All right, Melee is at least a recent draft pick. I'll give up a second rounder for him. So a second and a third for a second, or a dude and a fourth, whatever. I just got to make sure I move the picks. Right, so yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then we have to move these bottom few picks here. Let's see what I can do. 4th and a 5th. Anybody interested? 69 offers. I need 2034 draft. Jesus. I'm guessing Chartrand was ours, right? We had a goalie named Chartrand. Minor league starting goalie Jean Chartrand. Let's bring him back. That might be good for the morale of the team. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, the 6th and the 7th. What can you go? A 4th round pick next year and a dude named Callahan. Let's do it. There we go. We're set. I'm not changing a damn thing. Every other time I feel like I'd meddle, there will be no meddling. This time out. Barrett Hayton. Wow, Demore got traded again. Tampa trades him in state for Barrett Hayton and a 4th. Wow. People are playing hot potato with Francois Demore. Lavoie for Mironov, Cantor in a second. There were some big trades. Kuznetsov for Richmond in a second. A lot of blockbuster trades. We did lose to Philadelphia. The day of the deadline, David Pastrnak gets hurt. The fucking day. I knew it. We'll get Rohrer in that spot. That's fine. Actually, in fairness, yeah, I don't want to mess with all the other lines. We'll just put Rohrer up there. Why mess with all the other lines? 51, 52, 8, and 2. All right, Jack, give me something. It's going to collapse right at the end of the season. We're going to get our patented Nashville collapse. It happens every year. It's going to happen again. There we go. 3 losses in a row for the first time this season. Make it 4? Hell yeah, brother. I knew it was coming. You can't fool me. We've already clinched the playoffs. We've already won the division. We've already won the division. Less than 70 games played. We've already won the division. Oh my God. Speaking it into existence. No, it's just that I'm going to be right. That's the key. I'm going to be right. That way when something bad does happen, I was mentally prepared and can't be surprised. You see how that works. LJ needs 8 points in 11 games to accomplish the goal of the season. It is at this point we will swap him and Rupe Hintz to try and get LJ up there. As we are closing in on one of the most ridiculous records in NHL history. We just beat the Bruins 8-0. Sam Girard just fractured his jaw. He'll be out for the rest of the season. Not for the playoffs, though. 60 wins. Again, the Bruins won 65 in this real-life season. This is the damnedest thing I think I've ever seen. How on earth? Oh, my God. Nick Ness just got... The injuries are adding up. The injuries are adding up. This is outrageous. Thank you for the 28 months. Thoughts on Erik Karlsson to Pittsburgh? Please, anywhere. Erik Karlsson to anywhere, because he hasn't fucking been traded yet. Would be great. Those are my thoughts. For the love of God, let that trade happen already. 1 point in 3 games will get it done for LJ Mooney. 65 wins. Eat your heart out, Boston. There is a new best team in NHL regular season history. It's the 2032-33 Nashville Predators. We have the greatest team in the history of the regular season. And we're gonna get swept, is right. Oh my God. LJ Mooney hits the goal for the season by hitting 70 points. So congrats to those that bet yes. You were correct. Because of that, we get to upgrade one of his silvers to a gold. And I gotta be honest, I don't know if I want it to be gold Schneip. I kinda do. It probably has to be gold Schneip. Like, I was thinking yoink, but then again, gold Schneip didn't do shit for Brady Tkachuk, did it? That didn't do a damn thing for Brady Tkachuk. I don't know which one of the three. I'm gonna leave this up to you guys. Because honestly, I don't know how much of a difference that it makes for LJ. We are allowed to upgrade one of these three to a gold. So will it be Born Leader, Captain Material? Will it be Schneip, or will it be Yoink for the stick lifts? The poll is up now. If you do not see it on the top half of the chat, you just refresh really quickly. So Born Leader gives you an energy boost if this player scores a goal. In terms of it affecting the sim, no. Schneip is the only one that might have a decent chance of affecting the sim. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe him having Yoink makes sense. Maybe it does. Like I said, it doesn't make a difference to me. It's going to be Schneip too. Fair enough. I was intrigued to see if chat wanted to mess around at all. They do not. It will be gold Schnipperoons for LJ Mooney, who has had one of the most bizarre character arcs in a franchise mode. He really has. As Quinn fan drops the Mayu, but that is a draft-specific one, so you just wasted 40,000 channel points. I hate to tell you. Oof. Oof. We gotta put hints back on that top unit now, though. I can't believe this. Our final game of the season, Sam Girard is back as well. The best regular season in NHL history belongs to your 66-12-4 Nashville Predators. Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. And in the playoffs, it's the Calgary Flames in round number 1. But before that, let's take a look around here, shall we? 66-12-4. The most wins in a single season in NHL history. As Fadal drops a press box suspension. Fair enough. It'll be a 5-game suspension for somebody. And T-Cage with a press box as well. All right. I guess chat just wants this series to keep going. It's fine by me. But Dallas will play St. Louis. Colorado on the other side plays Vegas, Anaheim, Edmonton, and of course we know that we play Calgary. 4 of those L's came at the end of the season. They did. And the vast majority of our L's were at the hands of the Edmonton Oilers. Is there a way to buy out a suspension? There is not. Someone uses it, they use it. So yeah, the Edmonton Oilers could prove to be our kryptonite, but we might not make it past Calgary. Actually, really quickly, obviously, the Cam York number's insane. We'll talk about that in a second. But obviously the top team in the league. 355 goals scored. The second highest teams had just 290. Goals against at a 2.32, which was 190. We were the only team to not allow more than 200 goals this year. Our power play percentage, there's a sit-down suspension, so that'll be a 1 game. 31.6% on the power play. 61 power play goals. That is ridiculous. Penalty kill at 83.5%, which was towards the higher, but mid-table. Good thing. That's right, too. We do have Ottawa's first. We do have Ottawa's first. But it doesn't do much for us now, does it? Could I just suspend one dude for 11 games? Nope. I cannot. So for the forwards, he might be 36 years old, but he's still mighty. David Pastrnak, 86 points, 51 goals. What a pickup. What a pickup David Pastrnak has proven to be. You have Rupe Hintz, 83 points, over a point per game. That's now 3 straight seasons for him at his now advanced age of being over a point per game. Toni Korhonen, career highs in goals, points. Toni Korhonen could be something special. It could be. L.J. Mooney, career high in points with 72, and had a tremendous time, and now the owner of Goldschnipe. Laine, 69 points this year with 25 goals. Very, very good for Laine. You had Nick Ness as well, stepping up in a big-time way, 60 points, 39 goals for the former 13th overall pick. Lassie Koski-Ranta, 49 points, 26 goals. Tom Bertram, as a rookie, 118 penalty minutes and 40 points for the former 10th overall pick of the Vegas Golden Knights, who we acquired via trade. 37 points for Blake Bennett, 33 for the fourth liner Ulanov, 27 for Turner, 18 in 26 games for Vincenz Roer. and 18 in 70 games played for Sergei Svitov. So old Vinny was very, very good for us. And then there's this guy. Sandine up there too. A plus 92 for Darnell Nurse. Again, the modern day record post 04 lockout is Johnny Gaudreau with 64. IRL, there are only 4 players in history that have a higher plus minus in a season than Darnell Nurse. That is Dallas Smith, Wayne Gretzky, Larry Robinson, and Bobby Orr. Outrageous. Gilbert Beaulieu as a rookie is absurd. Gerard as well, plus 37. Nick Hague played really well this season. And then Luke Prokop played pretty well too. Who the fuck is Dallas Smith? Dallas Smith is a 2-time Stanley Cup champion with the Boston Bruins, sir. Played 1 season with the New York Rangers as well. But a very underrated defenseman of his time, and Bobby Orr's defense partner. you know, the same season Dallas Smith is on there for is the same season Bobby Orr had a plus 124. So he was Bobby Orr's defense partner. I have not, Sergachev, I have not. Oh, and in goal, he didn't keep the absurdly high numbers in terms of save percentages. But Jackson Like goes 65, 12, and 4 with a .918 save percentage and a .232 goals against average with 9 shutouts. We had him play every single game, meaning he got pulled 6 times this season, in which Shesterkin stepped in and crushed it. Because again, goalie endurance, goalie fatigue does not exist, so why not run a goalie every single game? There's no reason not to. Absolutely ridiculous. The best regular season of all time for the Nashville Predators. Oh my God. But Austin Matthews still wins the scoring title. 131 points, which might be the highest I've seen on medium with 63 goals. Mitch Marner with 117. Bedard with 105 and 64 goals. And St. Louis's Boris Kolsnik on 102 points. Matthews and Marner are both still Leafs. Matthews on an expiring deal. Marner's got 2 years left after this. Defensively, I mean, you knew it would be. And think about this. We would have targeted Evan Bouchard if he hit the free agent market. All 3 of these guys could have been ours. But York Sandine in the top 3. Save some points for the rest of them with Evan Bouchard there as well. Goal scoring king with 29 was Bouchard. In goal, I mean, no shit. He played every game. The winningest goaltender is Jackson Like with 65 wins. All but one of our wins credited to him. He led the league with 9 shutouts. And a save percentage that doesn't quite lead the league. They might give it to Timofey Teratukin in Ottawa in terms of the Vezina. We'll see. The Calder race, Brian Devon is going to win that hands down. Very clearly the line mate of Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner. The 19-year-old former first overall pick last year, actually, in 2032. Brian Devon. Then you had Maxim Filatov, who I almost traded for about 17 times. Was second in scoring. And then Bertram, as a third liner, probably finished third in voting because of the -18 to Vladimir Novikov. It's time to never play this franchise mode again, because if we move on, we could certainly be disappointed, but if we don't move on, we can never be disappointed. It's time to retire the franchise. It's been a good run, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm kidding, I think.